Hi, I'm Mina, owner of Lamina Beauty, and today we're going to be talking about how to change your life. All right. So first thing, and I think most importantly thing, that's why is first, is you have to want a different life for yourself. You have to realize the life you have now, whether you want to or not, you have to realize the life you have now will have to be sacrificed for the life you want. This is one of the most important pieces of advice I could give you. You have to realize the life you want is not the life you have right now. Realize the life you have now will have to be sacrificed for the life you want. And this isn't really advice, this is just facts. Like, obviously, if the life you had now was working, you wouldn't even need this advice on how to change your life. You wouldn't want this advice on how to change your life because you would already have your dream life. So you have to, like I said, you said realize the life you have now, you will have to sacrifice for the life you want. So the pros and cons you can do of the life you want and the life you have now. You can manage your lifestyle choices, your family, your friends, your habits, good or bad, and understand that they're going to be uncomfortable feelings you're going to have because this is a new life, this is a new thing, and so you're not used to it. But inevitably, I put family, friends, and habits, of course, because these are the main things that will change your life. Of course, change doesn't just start from the outside. It can, but it mainly starts within oneself. But most people don't realize that you will have to sacrifice your old life. You will have to make space for the new things. I mention realization because this is one most people don't target. Be more specific, realize that what is not working for your benefit in your present life. Realize what is not working for your benefit in your present life. Be more specific. God will prune, water, dig you up. Anything you ask of Him when you submit. God will nurture you, protect you, provide for you, and heal you. Psalm 49:15. You will lose certain things you have, yes, or you will have to drop things of your life to make a way for the new life. That's just what it is. You must be more specific, like I said earlier. Be more specific. What does this new life feel like? What benefits will you have in this new life? How will your emotions be in this new life? My personality. I'm a visual learner. So, me personally, I'm a visual learner. So, I find someone or something I can relate to, someone that has traits of the person I will have to become in my new life, or a person who has the benefits of the life I want. um the company they keep, for example, the company they keep, what's important to them, habits, non-negotiable habits, because those are two different things. Work ethic and morals. I mentioned habits and non-negotiable habits because, of course, there is always a formula. In the new life you want, there has to be a formula, just like there was a formula for the life you have now. Whether your life you have now is good or bad, there are certain big contributions and little small equations that go into the big one that contribute to the life you have, good or bad. If you have a bad life, you have to look around and think, what are the habits I'm doing? Who are the people I'm around? How did this start? How will this end? What am I doing on a daily basis that's contributing to me keeping the same life? And then the non-negotiable habits, like I must work out, I must talk to this person, I must study, I must put up a video, I must. Those are non-negotiable habits to build every single day the new life you want. I didn't mention clothing and style, or the Lord or cars, because that's more of a personal thing. How someone is blessed is a personal thing between you and God, because you could be following that person because they drive a drop top, but they might have wanted a Lambo, but the Lord told them to be humble. So the specific life you want or you crave has to be aligned with God in the works of your own faith. Speaking of faith, faith in yourself is a big thing when wanting to change your life. Faith in yourself when changing your life, you must have faith that it will change in the first place. Google defines faith as a complete trust and confidence in someone or something. When actively changing your life, you must trust that your life is about to change for the better. This is where persistence and positive mindset will come in. You're trying to change your life. You won't have time for any negative thoughts. You shouldn't have time for any negative thoughts. You should have tunnel vision, knowing Psalm 37:23, God directs the path of those who delight in him. Notice how all these changes involve self. The change starts within yourself. You must know, you must decide. You can't keep getting spoon fed standard, basic, generic set blueprints from this world when God has something much better than your imagination waiting for you. Jeremiah 29:11. The Lord will give you all you desire. Matthew 6:33. It's one of my favorite verses. Seek first the kingdom and all his righteousness, and all things will be added to you. All things. The Lord does not keep his promise. You get what I'm saying? He's not like anyone or any man on this earth. He keeps his promise. He knows what he's talking about, and he will pull through. He will pull through. You are here to change your life. You must grab it, imagine it, design it, create it, pursue it, live it, and your life will be changed. Lately I've been hearing a lot of people talk about delusion. And I would say, honestly, there is a certain level of delusion you must have. But delusion, it's basically, like I'm saying, faith, complete trust or confidence in someone or something that it will happen for you. You must have the faith and you must know within yourself, feel it for yourself that you will have a different life in the life you desire. Not only a different life, but the life you desire and more. Find it within yourself to believe yourself, to trust yourself, to show up for yourself every single day. And when you can't, rely and lean on the Lord because He is the only thing we can truly lean on. He will always be there and He will always hear you. He will always be there for you. There is no excuse when you say one thing and then you move differently. Move accordingly, move aligned, and if it's not aligned, now is not the time. If it's not aligned, now is not the time. You must do what is aligned for your new life. Fall accordingly and do things according to your new life. Do not still operate in your old life and old habits when you know you want a new life. And that's back to the first point I made. You cannot operate in the same things you've been operating in, because if you continue to do that, you will continue to have the same life, and it's going to hurt, it's going to fall off. But if you don't do it, then the Lord will do it. And then the way he does it, sometimes it's not the nicest. He gives grace and mercy, but sometimes it's not the nicest. Sometimes it can seem like it came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you like, I lost my car, I lost my job, I lost my family, I lost my spouse. But in all reality, you've been wanting that. You just didn't know you had to make space for your new life. And if God sees that you're constantly operating in an old life when you're constantly praying for a new life, He will move you out the way, move your pride out the way, move your selfishness and old habits out the way, and give you a whole new life. And now you're in a whole season of wilderness because you acted as though you didn't really want this life. It will all work out at the end. It's all working out for your better. If you are, speaking of a wilderness season, if you are in a wilderness season, hold on and have strong faith. And, someone told me recently that if you don't know what to do, then you should either be still or just serve the Lord. Just continue to serve the Lord. Do what you do best. Pray, meditate, serve, you know, just praise, because at the end of the day, you ain't dead. You'll be all right. And if you're a chosen one, if you're, a child of God, you will be all right at the end. Every single step you take is a step of glory Every single step you take is one step closer to glory, and everything that the devil tries to use for destruction in a chosen one's life is going to be flipped into better. With that being said, I'm Mina, owner of Lamina Beauty. This is my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this message, you resonated with it, you can leave me a comment or leave me a like and share this video. Most importantly, share this video with someone that you feel needs to hear this message. Thanks for listening. Bye now.